Yeah, 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 yeah. What up, what up, what up, what up, though? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Marq Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Y'all already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna break down the business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. Today is a special day. We got a very, very, very special guest. You know the vibes. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Let's run this intro, man, and we're gonna come back with the man himself, Ivan Redkach. Let's get it.
This that squad sound.
Yes, sir. We are back coming to the stage. Man needs too much, doesn't need too much of an introduction. 23 and 6, hell of a fighter from Ukraine descent. He goes by the name El Terrible, also known as Ivan Redkach, is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. How you doing today, sir? Also, we have my guy Vladimir as well. Vlad is going to translate for Ivan and I. Vlad, how you guys doing today?
Good. Ваня, как вы чувствуете сегодня?
Doing
Very good.
We're doing well, thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna start off by this saying I would be remiss if I didn't tell you my thoughts and prayers are with you, your family, and your country as you guys are fighting for freedom and justice in Ukraine. Wish you guys nothing but success in this journey and this battle. Okay.
Он желает вам всего хорошего, там в Украине делает все для вас, и вашей семьи, и все ваши близкие люди.
All right. You're welcome, sir. So let's just start from the beginning. As we know, we seen in the news your much anticipated bout with Adrien Broner. That was going to be in Atlanta. That's right here in my city. So I was excited about going to that fight and seeing you guys get it on. How was the BLK, how did BLK Prime, how was the opportunity to fight Adrien Broner on BLK Prime? How was that first introduced?
We имели это вот шанс драться с Adrien Broner в его городе Атланта. Он хотел пойти и смотреть этот бой. Как вы начали вообще с ними общаться и как они нашли вас?
Они мне позвонили в 11 вечера в воскресенье, это было месяц назад. И дома все кино в семье, и они мне позвонили и сделали такое предложение. Хотел бы я драться с Адрианом Бронером. Я сказал, конечно, да. Я очень этого хотел, и я очень этого хочу.
They actually called me. They called me one night, 11 o'clock at night, and they asked me how I would feel about fighting Adrien Broner. And I said, absolutely, let's do it. And that's how it all began.
So how far back was this? Because the fight was supposed to be in February. About what month did they reach out to you?
Вы должны были драться в феврале. Когда они начали с вами переговоры?
Я думаю, что в середине, ближе к концу декабря.
About a month and a half ago.
So so in December?
Декабре?
December, like November? Okay.
December.
Декабре, yeah, December.
Okay. Now from there, how was it first presented to you? Was it a verbal agreement? Joe was all on board and then something happened?
Сначала, какой роль Джо играл в это? Он как бы сначала сказал на слова своему идти в это бой. Как это все произошло с Джо?
Я дал добро, что я хочу драться с Адрианом Бронером. Потом я позвонил Джо и спросил, могу ли я драться. И надо бой. И он сказал свой процент. и отпустил конференцию в Таску.
I had reached out to Joe. Originally, the deal was made by me. I'd reached out to Joe and I asked if he'd be okay with me taking this fight and, what we would need to do to get this fight made. And he seemed like he was on board. We talked about what the percentage would be for Joe, what the percentage would be for me, and it seemed like it was all worked out. And, then it just changed.
At what point did you realize, hey, something is not right?
В какой момент вы чувствовали, что-то здесь не то, что-то не получится здесь?
Я думал, что до последнего, что бой получится, потому что я на все условия был согласен Джо. То, что он хотел 20%, 30, 40, 50, 55. Я говорю, забери мой вес чек, но Даниэль, он сказал нет.
I actually thought all the way through that this fight was going to go through because look, he wanted 20%. I said yes. Then he changed to 30%. I said yes. Then he wanted 50 and 55%. I said yes. I just wanted to get this fight over with. I've been looking forward to fighting Adrien Broner for many years. Everyone knows that. And then he just said no.
What was his reason?
So причина, собственно, нет.
Шел почти на все условия. Он хотел быть там сначала своих бойцов закинуть, а потом он хотел. При этом он инвестиций 0 вложил. И ЛК сказал, что нет, мы хотим таких условий.
He kept changing the what he wanted. Even when I thought we had an agreement on the split, he then asked BLK if he can have his fighters on the show, and he wanted it to be a co-promotion with him. He just started asking for more and more stuff, where it became too much, and ultimately the whole deal fell apart.
Now, was he trying to put in money for the promotion, or he just wanted to receive money from the promotion?
Он предлагал ставить какие-то свои деньги на этот бой, или он вообще доллар не хотел тратить?
Он злой, он предлагал зero, но он хотел все деньги получить. Pay-per-view, yeah.
He put in no money, never offered to put any money, but wanted the splits, wanted revenue from the pay-per-view, just kept changing things every day.
How long did this go on?
Как долго это все произошло, где он начал менять и что-то другое спрашивать?
Это было до последнего дня, до последнего, который случилось.
I mean, it went on for a little bit of time, but it went on until the last day when BLK just said that they were going to go in a different direction, and that was out.
Они ждали контракт, что он мне пошлет сегодня утром, то есть один назад.
Yeah, I mean, they had sent the contract originally, and I was all on board, but then, then it just didn't work out.
At what point did because I listened to the interview that your lovely wife Arnie did with the Spit Bucket podcast, shout out to them. At what point did she reach out to BLK Prime and find out from herself what was going on? Was it after it was over, or was it during the actual process?
Он смотрел интервью, что Аня делала, и он хотел знать, в какой момент, когда Аня позвонила BLK, узнать, что происходит. Это было когда-то, когда уже все было ясно, что вы не будете драться, или когда она позвонила им?
Мы до последнего дня, и мы потом позвонили, сказали, что как дела, они говорят, извините, мы не пойдем на условия, что очень сожалеем, что так случилось. Мы все условия, но сверхнаглость мы
She was trying to speak to them at all times, even like when it looked like it wasn't going to happen. She still called him and see if there's a way to salvage it. What they basically said was that this wasn't being negotiated in good faith, and at this point, they really couldn't go forward with the deal. They had to move on with the show.
Скажи еще, что я очень благодарен, то, что они мне дали такое поступки. У меня был напрямую с ним номер телефона, я мог всегда звонить, интересоваться. А с этим промоутером у меня даже нет просто прямого номера телефона, чтобы спрашивать, как обстоят дела. Через email, там, через офис, дозвониться. Да, говорит о том, что какой человек на самом деле есть.
I want to just say a few things. I want to first say a huge thank you to BLK Prime and the entire team for even giving me this opportunity. And I want to say thank you to Adrien Broner and his team for giving me the opportunity. I spoke to Adrien personally many times. He's been, very, very gracious. And it's interesting how I have a direct line of communication to people at BLK. I have a direct line of communication to Adrien Broner. I don't have a direct line of communication to Joe. I don't have his number. I have to call the office. So I find that to be very interesting.
Has it always been like that from the beginning?
Так было всегда с Joe сначала, что вы как бы не могли ему звонить напрямую.
Как я подписал контракт в августе, он ничего не предлагал, вообще ничего.
Since I signed a contract with him in August, that's the way it's been. He's never offered me anything. He's never given me anything. He's never paid me anything. And if anything was happening, I had to call and look for him.
Он вложил в меня 0, а хотел по максимуму.
He invested 0 in me and wanted to take out the maximum that he could from me.
Has he put you on this? So it's been 0 conversations about trying to get you a replacement fight.
Были какие-то разговоры, что он вам сказал, он найдет вам другой бой?
Никогда.
No, never.
What's
this I heard about?
Give me 1 second.
Yes, sir.
И когда произошла эта вся ситуация, он первым делом то, что позвонил журналистам, оправдываться, что так случилось. Он не позвонил мне, не сказал извини, не сказал, что боя не будет. Он позвонил журналистам. Это подло очень.
Not only did he not offer me any other fight, not only did he not offer me anything, when everything was going down, you know what he did? He called other writers, other journalists, and started speaking to them in the media. He never spoke to me. He talked to them, and I have no idea why he took that approach, but that actually is also very hurtful in this whole situation.
Он сейчас мне даже не позвонил на мои письма.
Even to this day, to this moment, he hasn't called me.
Он игнорирует меня на электронные письма, которые я ему отправляю.
He's not responding to even emails that I've sent him.
So no calls, no texts, no email. He just pulled you out the fight, and that's it. No more communication.
Он украл мою мечту.
He he basically is messing with my livelihood.
I can imagine. So what's that I was hearing about that he sent back a 10-page agreement? Is that the normal? Why are you getting a 10-page bout agreement from Joe?
Он сказал, что Joe послал вам какие-то 10 страниц контракт на какие-то бои. Это такое было или нет?
Вот, я в это не вникал, потому что у меня есть адвайзер, у меня есть жена, которая это смотрела и контролировала. Моя цель была упорно сильно тренироваться, готовиться к этому бою. Но знаю, что в этих страницах было. Продолжай, Влад.
Вы там, я не слышу, что вы сказали, там перебилось.
Я говорю, что читал это то, что он прислал 10 страниц, потому что мое задание тренироваться упорно и тренироваться 3 раза в день. Но я знаю, что в этих страницах он хотел.
Yeah, what he sent over was because my wife had been, constantly trying to make a resolution, trying to speak to him, trying to get something moving, and he sent over the document. But there's literally nothing in the document. There's nothing to go on. I don't have anything to go on. He didn't offer me. There's no money. There's no fight. There's just nothing.
Там было в контракте то, что за перевес, который перевесит Адриан Бронер, он забирает все 50/50. Такого никогда не было, я никогда не слышал такого.
He said if there was anything that was going to come out of the Broner fight, that he's entitled to 50% of everything that comes out of it.
So what happened to the original agreement of 20%? What happened to that?
Сначала он согласился на 20%. Что случилось с этого?
Прайм не пошел по его сценарию, то, что он хотел своего боксера или ко-промоушен, и он начал поднимать процент. Сначала 20, 30, 40, 55.
Yeah, well, the issue was when he asked for 20%, he also wanted the co-promotion title all over the place, on the poster everywhere. He wanted the revenue from the pay-per-view, and he wanted his fighters on the card. When none of that was being done, then he started changing the percentages to the point where, BLK didn't want to do business with us.
И BLK Prime сказал, что они не могут ему напрямую заплатить 55%, потому что это не по правилам Мухаммеда Али.
BLK said that they're not comfortable even getting into an agreement where promoters taking 50 or 55% from a fighter, because that violates even the Muhammad Ali rules. They're not comfortable even getting in that kind of situation.
Do you have that in writing? Do you have proof that he was asking for 55%? And I'm asking because there could be possible legal recourse that you can seek.
Он спрашивает, если есть по бумаге, что он требовал 55%.
Ну, последний email я говорю, ты хочешь там 35-55%, 50%, он сказал, что он улыбнулся и сказал, что давай 50/50, и потом забери весь чек, дай мне на бой. Он мне сказал нет.
Yeah, I mean, there's email correspondence where I was asking why he's asking for these splits, and I just said I want to fight, and I said if you're going to take 50-55%, let's just get on with it. And he's like, yeah, let's just do a even 50-50 split. So he did acknowledge that in an email, but it was not something that was going to be acceptable to anybody else.
BLK Prime said, no, we're not giving the promoter 50% of your purse.
BLK сказал, что мы не дадим промоутеру 50% of ваши деньги, да?
Конечно, да. Он на фоне.
They said no.
I heard according to your wife Ani, and I don't know if I heard this wrong because nobody really pressed on this too much. I want to press on this. They were trying to pick your corner. What you I'm sorry, what do I need to keep it short, Vladimir? I know we translate now.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
If what I'm hearing is correct, they tried to pick your corner, i.e. your cut man, your second assistant. They want to pick what you wear.
Are you asking about BLK or Joe?
Joe, from what I'm hearing, Joe was trying to pick his corner. Like, you got to use this cut man, and you got to wear this. Is that correct?
Он думает, он слышал от Ани, что Аня сказала, но он значит, он точно понял, что Джо хотел выбрать, кто будет в вашу сторону работать, кто будет в угол работать, кто будет катмен, кто будет, и с какой формы вы будете носить, какие шорты, что он должен это все выбирать. Это правда?
Это он, если на моей команде какой-то логотип, без его уведомления, то есть если он не даст разрешения, то я должен штраф заплатить 75%. А если у меня будет логотип на футболке, у моих катменов будет логотипы на какой-то форме, то мы должны опять здесь 50/50.
He actually had final approval of everyone that was in my corner, and he had approval of not just who was in my corner, but what my corner was wearing. So, for example, if anyone had anything, any image on the outfit, that he didn't like or it was not acceptable to him, there would be penalties. There'd be financial penalties for any kind of image that was against what he wanted, me to have or me to wear.
Was that in your original contract when you signed with Joe, or was that something he added in that 10-page bout agreement for the BLK Prime fight?
Это было в начало, когда вы сначала подписали с ним, это было там указано, или это он добавил только сейчас с BLK?
Это он добавил какие-то изменения в контракт.
No, of course he added that later. That was never in the original contract.
Okay. So the 10-page bout agreement comes to you guys. In that 10-page bout agreement, what was the percentage he was asking for in that?
Когда он послал этот новый контракт, эти вот 10 страниц, какой там percentage он требовал в этом документе?
50 на 50.
50-50.
Wow. Okay.
Я ему сказал, что я буду драться бесплатно, дай мне релиз. От того, что BLK Prime был в шоке от того, что я им сказал. Я им сказал, отдайте им все деньги, они сказали, мы не можем так делать.
So I even made like a last ditch effort to try to save the show with him on it. He really wanted to fight, and he said that he offered to Joe, take my entire purse, just give me a release. Just give me the release so I could have this fight. Take my entire purse. So Joe said, no, it's okay. I don't need your whole purse. We'll just do 50-50. BLK was in shock that Ivan was considering giving up his whole purse. Obviously, they said, no, we would never agree or sign off to that.
I'm not sure if Ivan is aware. It was a narrative going around that when the fight first started to fall apart, the narrative was BLK Prime don't know what they doing. They didn't do the business right. Do you want to clear that narrative up further for the people who's listening?
Он говорит, когда все началось разговоры, что вот этот бой не получится с вашей, с Бронер, люди начали просто говорить, люди не знают, они говорят, что это просто BLK ошибка делают, они не знают, что делать, они, наверное, не заплатили Айван, что Айван должен заработать из этого, Айван уходит, потому что BLK не знает, что они делают. Если хотите сейчас взять этот момент, просто сказать, как по-настоящему это все прошло, что это не вино BLK.
Я же еще раз повторяю, что я очень благодарен BLK, что они всегда были с первого до последнего дня со мной на связи, они хотели помочь организовать этот бой, и в наших силах это было.
Yeah, I want to repeat and say again that working with BLK has been very easy. They're very professional. They gave me a great opportunity, and they're actually looking out for my best interest. So, I wish it had gone differently, but I don't have anything negative to say about BLK Prime.
So it's fair to say you would say BLK Prime is good for boxing and providing opportunities to fighters.
Это вы можете сказать честно, что BLK Prime хорошо для бокса и хорошо для боев.
Это очень крутая. Я очень благодарен, что они дали мне такую возможность повторять. Я никогда не видел таких профессионалов, которые 24/7 они были со мной на связи, общались всегда напрямую.
Yeah, they're very good for boxing, and again, I'm very grateful that they took a chance on me, trusted me, offered me this great fight. They're very easy to deal with, and they were available to me 24/7.
How long is your contract with Joe?
Как длинный ваш контракт с Joe?
Если не ошибаюсь, у меня с ним контракт на 3 года, но прошло уже полгода, он мне никаких боев не дает делать ничего.
I mean, the contract is, standard 3 years. 6 months have gone by. He never offered me a fight. Never offered me anything. We're already through 6 months. I don't know what the next step is.
И после боя мне писали многие его бойцы с промоутера, также жаловались, что он их не отпускает с контрактом, хотя уже закончились контракты, и они в таком как рабстве находятся у него.
During this whole saga, he said that he's been hearing from other boxers that were in similar situation with Joe, and they were telling him stories of what Joe tried to do to them. And even when the contract had expired, Joe was finding ways to latch on and not letting them go on with their career and continuing to cause issues. And he heard that from other boxers, and he also wants to be a cautionary tale out there for other boxers that might be thinking of engaging in business with him.
He doesn't have to say any names, but can you give us an example of things that Joe was doing to stop their career?
Он сказал, не надо, чтобы вы назвали никакие боксеры именно, ну, если можете дать какие-то, ну, просто какие-то examples или какие-то, что люди вам сказали, другие боксеры вам сказали, что он именно им делал.
У ребят закончился контракт, но он хочет отпускать, не хочет, чтобы они дрались с контрактом, ну, то есть на других шоу или другие продолжали свою карьеру. Он говорит, я тебе типа продлеваю еще на там 2-3 года автоматически. Я не могу с кем драться.
So like a common example that a few different people have said is when a contract expires, as they try to go make other deals, they'll make a deal and then Joe will come out the woodwork and say, nope, sorry, your contract with me has auto renewed for another 2 years. And he'd produce some kind of document that states that, whether it's true or not, it creates problems with the new promoter and it creates a situation, it creates a legal situation regardless that no one wants to deal with.
Вы можете написать в Инстаграм Карлосу Такама и поинтересоваться, какая у него ситуация в боксерской жизни.
Я не слышу, что это у нас?
Ребята могут написать в Инстаграм Карлосу Такама и поинтересоваться, как его проходит боксерская жизнь.
He said he actually named the name. He said you can reach out to Carlos Takam and ask Carlos Takam what his experience with Joe Deguardia has been.
Why don't you think more people in the media aren't covering this?
Почему вы думаете, больше журналисты и другие писатели не хотят на это писать против него?
Наверное, могут достучаться до журналистов или дать какой-то комментарий журналистам. Много ребят, которые хотят также этих детей, которые попали.
Probably either, it's not a great interest to people, and the people that do want to write about it, they may not be able to get fighters to talk about it, and not going to get Joe to talk about it, so it just kind of just falls away.
Я готовился к этому бою очень сильно. 3 раза в день, в 5 утра, в 10 утра и в 6 вечера. Моя семья это поддерживала, тратила на меня деньги, на мою подготовку. И сегодня, я ничего не имею, я потратил деньги.
I want to just let everybody know I was working very hard for this fight. I've been training 3 times a day. I would train at 5. I would train at 3. I would train at 6 p.m. Self-funded between my wife and myself. Self-funding the entire training camp, and now don't have anything to show for it.
Is there any, because somebody had just asked, KP had said, did he receive any training advances for the AB fight?
No. Кто-то вам дал какие-то, кто-то спрашивает вопрос, кто-то вам дал какие-то деньги, когда вы подписали контракт на этот бой с Бронер, то вам дали как бы адванс пару $, чтобы начать готовиться и идти в лагерь?
Нет, этого не было, но это не, я скажу, нет в этом проблем. Я сам мог бы себе обеспечить бой, потому что лагерь, кто знал, что будет бой. А здесь меня подвел промоутер, что он просто не дал бой, все. При этом он в меня 0 вложил и хотел забрать все деньги.
No, in this case, no one gave me an advance, but it's okay. I mean, I could handle it myself, and it's not the first time I've had to do something like that. But you know there's going to be a fight. You know that there's going to be an outcome of the fight. I believed I was going to win this fight, and I know the opportunities that it would give me once I won the fight. So it's not a big deal for me to self-fund it. The problem is when the fight doesn't happen, and then you got a guy out there that has invested zero, that has put nothing into it, and he created a roadblock and is trying to take away my livelihood.
И что мы имеем в конце? Ничего.
And what do I have in the end? Nothing.
Well, you do have support from fans like me all over the world that hear these stories and think this is egregious and is wrong and something should be done, or at least it needs to be spoken about.
Он сказал, у вас есть люди болеют для вас, много фанаты бокс. Весь мир смотрит на это, думает, это очень ужасно, что получилось с вами, и хотят, чтобы что-то получилось для вас, чтобы вы как могли что-то выиграть в этом.
Мне просто надо немножко приземлиться на попу и отдохнуть, потому что у меня тяжелый лагерь был. И решить вопрос с этим ужасным промоутером, освободиться от его сети, в которую я попал, и двигаться дальше.
I appreciate everyone's support. I feel it. I guess, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rest my body a little bit because I was punishing my body in camp, very grueling camp. And I have to figure out a way how to get myself a release from this horrible promoter.
He said that, horrible promoter.
He said horrible.
I love it. I love it. Because I saw you put these tweets out. He said, I curse you. He said, such people should not be in boxing, such as Joe. He should be deprived of a license of a promoter. They break the careers of young fighters. Can he expound on his statement right there?
Он читал все ваши, что вы поставили на Twitter, все ваши, что писали, он все читал, и это было как бы очень сильно. Если хотите что-то еще как бы сказать насчет него, что он не должен иметь лиценз, и чтобы другие боксеры не были с ним, если хотите еще что-то про это сказать.
Ну, ты понимаешь, я всю жизнь тренируюсь 6 лет, и такой шанс мне дал раз в жизни подраться 4-кратным чемпионом мира Адриен Бронер. И меня просто взяли, украли такую мечту. Но это, как говорится...
He said, the emotions were running hot because it's not often in his career that he can have an opportunity to fight someone with a resume like Adrien Broner, 4-time world champion, different weight class world champion. That's a resume and career defining fight. He had it in front of him. He knows he's going to win the fight, and now it's taken away from it. So on the heels of that, he took to social media to try to express himself.
It's quite all right. You said you ruined the careers of young fighters, and it sounds like you got a case. So let me put a case on Joe Deguardia. Yeah, I got to put a case on homie.
Он говорит, что вы можете судить его, можете идти за него и что-то сделать, чтобы он вас отпустил.
Я видел это комментарий, который он дал после боя. Ну, то есть, когда бой не состоялся уже точно. Он дал первым журналистам комментарий, что он очень старался, чтобы этот бой случился, но по каким-то причинам мы не договорились. Это полная ложь. Полная ложь и обман. Он может, разговаривал с журналистами, но BLK Prime шел на все его условия, чтобы такой только состоялся. Они даже на неделю оттянули продажу билетов.
He again, when everything broke apart, he felt that the right thing for him to do was to call journalists and writers and talk to them, and then saying that he's going to do whatever he had to do to save the fight. And he's looking out for my best interest. Complete lies. All of it lies. None of it is true.
What in your humble opinion, what does he think? Shout out to HLD with this question. He said, in your humble opinion, what does he think sanctioning bodies should or could do to help the abuse of powers by promoters and managers to deter actions that are taken against him right now?
Один человек спрашивает, что вы думаете, эти вот, ну, как WBC, WBA, IBF, что они что-то могут делать, чтобы помогать боксеры, как вам, и когда промоутер делает такие ужасные вещи, когда они только за себя смотрят и делают проблемы для боксеров, они что-то могут делать против них?
Я не знаю, что могут они сделать или нет, но я знаю, что в боксе есть два ужасных человека, которые не подпортили боксерскую карьеру. Это Питер Кан и вот этот Джо. Это два ужасных человека в моем боксерском опыте.
He said, I don't know what the sanctioning bodies can do, but I could just tell you that there's two people in boxing that have tried in their own way to ruin my careers, and it's Joe Deguardia and it's Peter Khan. And those two people have really hurt me.
What happened with Peter Khan? Can you share that? Share that.
Что случилось с Peter Khan?
Это отдельная история. Ну, он был моим адвайзером на один бой и с Ричардом Прогрессом.
That's a whole different story, but I'll tell you that he was my advisor for one fight. He got me the Regis Prograis fight.
Он типа сказал, что я хочу тебе сделать бой с Ричардом Прогрессом. И я позвонил Брауну, у меня тогда контракт был и проведет один бой на триллер. Он никому не позвонил, он меня обманул, что позвонил. И организовал этот бой без разрешения.
What happened is I made the mistake to trust him. So, you know, if everybody knows or whoever knows, I had a contract and I was a fighter under TGB, and I was on their shows. I think everybody knows that. And I had this opportunity to fight Regis Prograis. And I told Peter Khan when he brought the fight to me, you know, I said, well, it's a great opportunity. I'd love to fight on Triller. I'd love to fight on that card, but I have a deal with Tom Brown. And he said, don't worry about it. I talked to Tom Brown. You can have this one fight, and you can go back to TGB. It's no problem. They're good with it. And I said, they're really good with it? They really let me do it? He said, yes, it's very good exposure for you. They don't want to stand in your way. Well, come to find out, he never spoke to them. It looked like I violated my agreement with TGB, and then I basically lost my deal with TGB. So I don't have a deal with Triller. I don't have a deal with TGB. I basically lost my promotional contract.
Wow.
Если бы так случилось, я бы никогда не предал бы TGB, потому что они одни из лучших в мире бокса.
If I knew that was what was going to happen, I would have gone forward with it. I would never go against them. They're a great company. They've been good to me. They've done a lot for me. They're supportive. They've gotten me good opportunities. I thought that they were part of it. I thought that they were okay with it. I never would have gone against them for this one fight. There was no reason for me to do it.
You didn't have that in writing?
Вы не имели это на бумаге, что TGB пустил, чтобы имели один бой?
Он пришли, это на океане было, мы прогуливались, он говорит, подожди, я сделаю звонок Том Брауну. Он типа левому кому-то позвонил, и я поверил просто то, что он позвонил Том Брауну, мы пожали руки, что он договорился. И такая же подобная ситуация произошла с Камбоса. Через пожатие рук он хотел обсудить у него там какие-то свои.
It was a handshake agreement, which a lot of times that's what these things were. I don't remember where I was. I was somewhere out abroad. I know that I was focused on when I had the opportunity to fight Regis Prograis. I just started to focus on that fight, and I just turned off and went into training. And I trusted, that's what I have the advisor for. I don't know who he called. I don't know what agreement he's made or said he made or claimed he made. But I mean, I have to trust him. He's the advisor.
Yeah.
And that's how that played out.
Я хочу сказать, что его поступок показал, насколько он конченый человек.
And then that's how he showed his true colors. And then once that fight was over, I could barely even get him on the phone, and there was no talk of additional fights with Triller, as everybody knows. And again, I never would have left TGB. I have a great career at TGB. Look at my track record there.
Question: do you ever feel like you were being used just to promote the fight, and BLK never had an intention of you making the fight? That's what Puto asked that question. He's a member of my show. He said he think, because I said they're moving the event on without you, because he said they never had intentions of making a fight. So I was like, he said they basically used Ivan to promote the fight that he's not even fighting in. Does he feel that way?
Один человек спрашивает, если вы чувствуете, потому что этот Бронер будет драться все равно без вас. Февраля 25 там будет шоу. Если вы думаете, что как бы BLK просто использовали ваше имя, чтобы вот сделать бой, но они даже никогда не думали, что вы будете драться, им не касалось, с кем Бронер будет драться, они просто хотели сделать хотя бы какой-то вот Бронер будет драться с Redkach, только чтобы начали люди разговаривать, а потом они просто поменяют вас.
Я в это не верю, потому что я общался с BLK, и они очень порядочные, они все сделали для того, чтобы бой состоялся до последнего дня. Они были со мной на связи, отвечали на все письма и пригласили меня на пресс-конференцию, и все было готово. Ну, этот Джо ужасный поступил.
No, I don't believe that at all. First of all, they don't. It doesn't strike me that they operate that way. They've been upfront with me. Everything they said they were going to do, they did. From the beginning, they called me. I didn't call them. They called me to offer me this opportunity, and then they set up the press conference. They flew me out to the press conference. They were answering all my emails. I said they were available 24/7, even when this was getting very ugly. I reached out to them. They know how much I reached out to them, and they were always open and honest and speaking to me. So no, I think the original plan was for me to fight Adrien Broner. I think that's what they were intending to do, and that's what should be happening.
How much weight did you think you lost for the fight? Somebody said in the chat you didn't even look like yourself. They said, man, he doesn't even look like Ivan Redkach. How much weight had you lost for the fight already in your training?
Кто-то написал, что вы даже не смотрите как себя, вы очень много потеряли вес. Сколько веса вы потеряли, когда вы тренировались на этот бой?
Скажи, когда я начал тренироваться в Шейнфорде, он меня научил, что нужно упорно тренироваться не для веса, а для победы. Тренировался для победы. У меня никогда не было в моей боксерской карьере проблем с весом. Я даже на этот бой даже не начинал сбрасывать его. Для меня вес это не проблема.
Actually, that's not even the case. If I'm looking different or not, because when I started first training with Shane Mosley, he taught me that training camp is not to lose weight, or to cut weight. Training camp is to win the fight. So since then I've never had a problem cutting weight, making weight. It's never been an issue for me. And this particular camp, I was going so hard. The last thing I was thinking about was cutting weight. I was already close to the fight weight when I went into camp.
Does he know about how much weight he think he lost in camp so far?
Ну, если надо подумать, сколько вы потеряли паундов, если надо угадать, сколько вы потеряли.
10 паундов я потерял уже, но для меня вес не проблема. У меня есть один из лучших диетологов, и он отвечал за меня. Я чувствовал себя прекрасно.
I probably lost 10 pounds, but again, it's not an issue. I have a great nutritionist that works with me. And I wasn't training to lose the weight. It was just natural.
Okay, so he's usually always around his fighting weight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is he seeking any legal recourse, far as not just getting a release from Joe to fight elsewhere going forward, as in to get out of that contract? Is he using some of the poor negotiations tactics that was happening in the BLK Prime negotiation? Is he using that as part of his case?
Он спрашивает, если вы начали разговаривать с каким-то адвокатом, чтобы начинать судить Джо, не только чтобы он вас отпустил, но чтобы он заплатил вам деньги еще.
Я сейчас должен поговорить со своей командой и обговорить этот момент. Мне надо найти хорошего адвоката, который занялся бы этим делом. Но то, что я получил, и мне очень жаль, что я на Бронера шоу просто смотрящим, не участником.
Yeah, that's conversations I'm having with my team right now as to what the next steps are going to be. We will be consulting with some legal counsel, but I can't say about that right now. The only kind of good thing that's come out of it is the fact that I was going to fight Adrien Broner, the fact that my name was out there, and that the fight was so close to being fruition. I've wanted this fight for many years.
What was your? Do you think it's still possible? Because Adrien does have a couple more fights on the BLK Prime deal. Do you think it's possible you guys can revisit it?
Бронер еще есть пару боев на его контракт с BLK. Думаете, что можно следующий бой можно быть с Бронер? Как вы думаете?
Если этот бой уже 5 раз отменялся, знаете, значит, так Богу, наверное, нужно, чтобы он отменился. Всему что-то нужно. Но я никогда не покидаю надежду, что я с ним встречусь.
Ну, вы думаете, может быть, если когда он выиграет, следующий бой будет быть?
Я не опускаю руки, я с нетерпением жду.
It's so hard to say. I mean, I don't even think about it because this fight the date has changed and venues have changed for this fight. Now I'm not even fighting. I can't even think about how the future would go with me fighting Broner. I'm in another fight right now.
In another fight right now. If somebody said, ask him, does he believe he will be blackballed for speaking up? Ostracized, not even get in fights because of you speaking up right now.
Кто-то спрашивает вопрос, если вы думаете и боитесь, что вы так сейчас разговариваете против Джо и Promoter и Питер Кан, думаете, что кто-то вообще вам не будет давать никакие бои из-за этого, то, что вы так разговариваете, вы все повернут их спину на вас? Может бы такое быть?
Может быть, но люди должны знать, что вот эти ужасные люди, которые в боксе, они не должны находиться в нем.
It's possible, but people need to understand the kind of vultures that are working in boxing. It's not going to stop me from speaking my mind and telling everyone what the truth is.
Это коснулось меня, а если это коснется молодых бойцов, которые сломают карьеру, это плохо.
Yeah, and this is in my case. In other cases, it could be even worse. I mean, I'm healthy. What if it happens to people that are not even healthy and they can't fight anymore and they have nothing to show for it? That would be very bad.
Я люблю бокс. Я в боксе 6 лет. Я предан боксу. И хочу, чтобы так со мной поступали молодые. Потому что мне нужно кормить мою семью. Я сейчас работаю.
I love boxing. I've been in boxing 16 years. I've given everything to the sport, and I would hate to know that this is what the end result was of my involvement in the sport. So that's why I'm doing this.
Can this be fixed? Whatever it is, can it be fixed between you and Joe? Like if he comes to you and say, "Hey, I have X fight for you," would that make things right?
Думаете, когда-то это может изменить, что-то вы с Джо сможете как бы помолиться, и все будет хорошо. Если Джо, например, придет к вам сегодня и скажет, Айвен, у нас есть бой для вас, вы будете согласны с ним работать и взять бой?
Если бы он это хотел, очень, чтобы в его команде были такие бойцы, как я, он бы сделал уже за полгода один бой точно. И так он ничего не делал.
No, and the reason I'm saying no is because if he wanted a fighter like me in his company, in his stable, then in the 6 months that we've been working together, he would have brought something to me and not I have to bring this huge fight, biggest fight of my career. I found it, not him. It would have been the other way around. He would have brought me the biggest fight of my career. That hasn't happened. He hasn't brought me any fight.
So at this point, he's just wanting to part ways.
Так сейчас вы просто хотели бы просто от него отойти, да?
Я очень хочу. Я не хочу быть в таком рабстве, как находятся бойцы. Слава богу, что я под его промоушен проводил ни одного играть.
I very much want to leave and disassociate from him. I don't want to wind up like other people. Thank God I'm healthy. Thank God I can still fight. Thank God I can, take care of myself. And I just would like to separate myself and move on.
He doesn't have to answer this right now with the amount, a specific dollar amount, but does this contract have a buyout clause? And have you explored that option?
В контракте с Джо есть цифры, что если вы ему заплатите, он отпустит вас с контракта. Есть эта цифра, и если вы думали платить ему эти деньги?
Я не смотрел то, что там есть. Но я подписал с ним на 3 года, он ничего за полгода не сделал, разрушил мою мечту, и что он хочет? Просто замариновать меня, ну, куда-то.
There might be an option for that, truthfully, but like, what are we really talking about here? He signed me in August. It's January. Never brought a fight to me. So even if I were to explore the option, like, so what's the game here? He signs the fighter, does nothing, then gets paid for a buyout. I mean, that's just a really bad scam, don't you think?
It sounds like a robbery with no gun.
Да, он вас просто ограбит без пистолета.
Да, так и есть.
That's exactly what it is.
Скажи, у меня семья в Украине, там война. Я пробовал бы бой, я помог бы своей дочери, своей семье. Сейчас у меня просто повязаны руки, и ему на все, наверное, так наплевать, что он так поступил. У меня там ребенок живет в Украине. Родители старые, пожалуйста. Я могу им помочь. Не говоря о моей семье, которая живет со мной.
Yeah, there's a war in Ukraine. Everybody knows. I'm not even talking about the family that's with me right now in LA, but I have a daughter in Ukraine. I have family there and loved ones. Think about what I could have done, with proceeds of the fight, and how I could help them and other people. And now, like, my hands are tied, and I mean, I really want to help them over there, and I've been trying to help them, but now my hands are tied.
This is disappointing. I heard that he was even trying to get a cut of the purse, like the fee. If Adrien Broner missed weight, he wanted in on that. And how common is that, or uncommon is that?
Он говорит, что он слышал, даже если Бронер не сможет сделать вес, и должен заплатить деньги, что Джо с этого тоже хочет деньги взять себе. И если это правда, вы так это видели раньше, или это первый раз вы такое слышали?
50% он хотел. Для меня это был удивительный шок, когда я это увидел, потому что у меня такого в боксерском опыте не было, не слышал ни от кого. Ну, кто перевешивал, у меня было такие 2-3 боя. Ну, боксеры платили 10% от чека, и это шло мне, бойцу идет, потому что боксер сбрасывает вес, боксер дерется и рискует своей жизнью, а он ничем не рискует. Почему 50%? Он с ума сошел.
Yeah, he wanted 50. I mean, he wanted 50% of everything. Everything means even if there was a penalty on Broner. That this does not happen usually. What usually happens is it's a negotiated amount. It could be 10% of the purse. It could be something else. It's a negotiated amount. It always goes to the fighter. Everybody knows it goes to the fighter. I'm the one that had to cut weight. He didn't cut weight. I'm the one that has to go in there with an overweight fighter. Everyone knows that. There's a negotiated percent. I agree. I signed a contract. We fight. It never goes to the promoter.
How were you introduced to Star Boxing? How did he even come to you? How did that happen?
Как он ваш нашел? Как вы начали с ним разговаривать?
Когда у меня Питер Хан сломал контракт с PBC, я стал свободным агентом. И просто сидел год без боев и просто решил написать вот этому промоутеру, чтобы помог мне с боями. Вот он мне и помог. Еще сделал.
After the whole Peter Khan situation, I had lost my contract with TGB. I was a free agent, and I wanted to fight. I mean, how many years do I have left? So I want to fight. So, I got in contact with a few promoters. One of them was Joe and Star Boxing, and I told him my desire to fight, and I want to continue my career, and I have a lot to offer. And they felt that they could provide me good fights, and they were active. So I went with it because what other choice do I have at that moment? But instead of them helping me, they actually made my situation much worse.
Did they throw him any names when they first met? Like, hey, we can get you a fight with X, Y, Z.
Когда начали с вами разговаривать, не были какие-то имена, какие-то боксеры, что они смогут сделать бой с вами?
Он мне обещал вот этого там со своей промоутерской компанией один, который побил за блюдо. Я согласился, но когда я сказал, какой мне будет чек, он мне ответил и сказал, что этого боя уже нету. Он меня просто взял на удочку.
The only name he talked about was, if you know Cletus Saldin, who fought and beat Zab Judah. He told me there's an opportunity to fight him. And I said, okay. And he told me what the purse was going to be. And I said, okay. And then he said, no, sorry, Cletus is not available.
Was that after he signed?
Это было после вы подписали с ним?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does he feel like that was Joe did a bait and switch with him? He baited him with that fight. You signed, the fight is gone, but you still stuck with him.
Вы думаете, это специально Джо делал, предложил этого боя, зная, что этот бой никогда не будет, и вы подписали, потом сказали, ну все, я извиняюсь, боя нету, но вы стали со мной. Думаешь, он специально это сделал?
Я уверен, что он делал специально, потому что я позвонил через 15 после, писал на почту, сказал, что я хочу этот бой, просто дай мне определенные цифры. Он сказал, извини, это уже предложение отдали другому. Кому другому? Прошло 15 минут, ему не дал даже подумать. Что ты несешь?
Yeah, I think that, I mean, I have no choice but to think that he did it on purpose. I'm not sure what the plan was, but he was talking about that he was going to keep me busy and keep me active and give me all these opportunities. But as you can see, there was no opportunities that came out of it.
Я ему просил, дай мне любой тунер файт, мне какой угодно бой. Он сказал, да, и до сих пор у меня уже не честь.
So I said to him, can I have a tune-up fight? Can I fight anybody? I'll fight anybody, anywhere. And he was like, yeah. But no, he never really was serious, never really came through with anything.
Я ему сказал, что я могу драться в 135, я могу драться в 147.
I told him I could fight anywhere from 135 to 147. There's a lot of fighters between those two weight classes. So it's not that difficult to find somebody.
35, 40, and 47.
Right.
That's 3. Wow, this is a lot to take in, right? So who is your manager right now? And what is your manager saying to you about all of this?
Кто у вас менеджер сейчас и что менеджер про это говорит? Если вы менеджер имеете?
У меня менеджер, я свободный агент, но у меня есть этот короткий контракт с этим, от которого я хочу избавиться, продолжать свою карьеру дальше. В горах, пороховницах и мечта, главное, передавать.
I mean, I don't have a manager. I had some people that were advising me, a case by case basis. I'm a free agent. My main concern is to get out of this particular deal right now.
And again, for the people who are watching, you found this out How? Through the media, right? You said Joe didn't contact you.
Вы узнали про это все. Вы сами читали про это. Джо вам никогда не звонил, да?
Никогда.
No, Joe never contacted me, never.
Сегодняшний день я ему отправил 3 письма на почту, он ни на одно не ответил. Это не профессионал.
What I did was I sent him letters saying
You broke up, Vlad. You broke up, bro.
I sent him email, don't respond. Nothing.
Oh yeah, no respond. He didn't respond.
It's not professional.
Not professional at all.
Yeah.
To this day, no communication.
Nothing. Zero.
What about your manager? Any communication from your manager?
I don't have manager. I have advisor.
Okay,
I
advisor.
spoke with the advisor.
Okay. And
Anytime we call me,
back.
anytime text me, everything is good.
Say that again. Because I caught some of it in English, but
I'm back. Sorry, I don't know if somehow I lost it.
Vlad, you good, my brother. I appreciate you, Vlad. I need you on the staff, man.
my pleasure.
So I can get some more of these good interviews, and you can help me out.
My pleasure, sir.
Man, you guys are awesome, man. I know this interview, I only asked for 15, 20 minutes, and you guys have been very generous with your time. But I believe, I really believe that people are going to be interested in this story, and I'm glad you getting the word out.
Yeah. What's the last thing that you said, sorry? Mark, what was the last thing you said?
Oh, I said I appreciate you guys' time. I know this was supposed to be a recorded interview, but I believe people really are interested in this story.
Он очень просто благодарен, что вы ему даете время вам. Он спросил 15 минут, но много людей просто интересованы, как это все случилось, и спасибо, что вы даете столько много времени ему.
Если опять же меня услышат люди, кто будет иметь с этой компанией связи какие-то,
the main thing I want people to know at this point is anyone that has any opportunity to do any business dealings with this promoter to run.
This man right here.
Yes, this is evil.
I understood that. Perfect English. You said he's evil. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Like I said, man, this has been great. I want to reach back out to you guys and talk to you again. Once we get some progress going on this, I want to reach out to you when you have an update, like whether you're out this contract, whether you're with this promoter still and you have a fight. I'm gonna reach out to you, and I'm Vlad.
Sure.
I don't know, do you see where it says private chat right here in the corner?
Yeah.
Phone. Type your email right there so I can reach out to you as well, because I'm definitely gonna need some help in the future. But Ivan, you're a champion to me, man. You're out here speaking up for what's right. You telling people you're not biting your tongue. A lot of times people are done unjust. And hey, Vlad, I'm gonna mute your mic while I do this because you got a lot of background noise. Okay, thanks. A lot of times when things are done to people that's unjust, they just accept it and they keep quiet. So I'm proud of you for speaking up for what's right. Go ahead, Vlad. Tell him that for me.
Он просто хочет, чтобы вы знали, что он с вами, и он очень болеет для вас, чтобы поменялось, и спасибо, что вы разговариваете, и не боитесь разговаривать. Спасибо вам большое.
Спасибо. Thank you.
Okay. Tell people how they can reach him, how they can find you, and how can they support you on this journey. How can we support Ivan Redkach? How do we do that? Do we got some Ivan Redkach merch we can buy? What do we need to do to support you on this?
Как люди могут вам помочь? Сначала, как люди могут вас найти на Twitter, Instagram, Facebook? Где люди могут вас найти? Это раз. Два, если есть что-то люди могли купить, шапки, майки, какие-то, любое, футболка Ivan Redkach, как люди могут поддерживать вас?
Просто пусть они помолятся, чтобы в моей стране был мир. Этого достаточно.
Thank you very much. Yeah, everybody can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Ivan Redkach. What I would really hope is everyone continue their prayers, continue the well wishes for Ukraine, and that everything will come out okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Ivan. I'm gonna reach out to you again. I'm gonna chop this up in a lot of clips, and we're gonna spread the word about what's going on with you. And again, thank you for being very candid and letting people know BLK Prime had nothing to do with this. This wasn't their fault, because a lot of people ran with that narrative. So we appreciate you for clearing the air. And people said it was Adrien Broner couldn't make weight. So it was a lot of things. It was AB's fault. It was Broner's fault. It was your fault. You were scared, or they used you to sell the ticket. Like it's a lot of stuff being said. So I respect you for clearing the air. I know.
Что вы сказали насчет BLK, что BLK на все хорошо сделали. Много людей думали, что это Бронер вина, что Бронер не мог делать вес, и это люди не понимают. Спасибо, что вы сказали, как правильно все было.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Hey, Vlad, drop that email in the private chat for me so I can reach out to you and tell you thank you. And thank you, man. Thank you so much. I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna try to send you one of my hoodies, man. Dreams require sleep, goals require effort.
Yeah.
One of these you can work out and train in it.
See you in Atlanta, February 25.
I live here in Atlanta, so I can reach out to you and we can link up while you're here.
I too.
What do you say?
Yeah, he's going to be there on February 25th. He's going to be there in Atlanta. Он хочет с вами встретиться. Он хочет вам дать его светлое, что он имеет, чтобы вы как бы занимались и можете работать в его sweatshirt.
Thank you.
We support you, man. Thank you so much. All right, Vlad. Thank you again, man. I'll reach out to you through Ivan. How about that?
Okay, you got it. Thank you.
All right. God bless. Peace. All right, man. This was a good one. Shout out to my boy Vlad. Shout out to Ivan Redkach. All right, this was a good one, man. All right. So what y'all think? Let me see what they talking about. What do y'all think of what he said about the promoter? I dropped the link out there. I opened the phone lines up. Wow. Sounds like Joe Deguardia. It's a little shaky, baby. So yeah, I took a couple calls and I'll drop the link out there, and we'll do that for a couple minutes. Get you guys immediate reaction. Call me now, let me know what you guys think. Wow. Explosive interview, man. Really enjoyed that. A lot of things to take away from that, man. A lot of clips to be made from that. So and I want to timestamp this interview pretty much with as many questions as I can, because it was a lot, man. Only supposed to have about 20 minutes, but I'm glad he stayed longer and indulged me and the guest a little bit longer. He said, man, we'll just see how it goes. A lot of times that's how it goes too, man. If they're having a good conversation, they might say, man, 15, 20 minutes. They have a good conversation. Look up, it's an hour. 404-692-1766. 404-692-1766. You want to call in, tell me what you thought about the interview. Tell me what you think of his answers. What do you guys think of Joe Deguardia? Also, I put the link out there in the chat. You can beam in and voice your opinions that way as well. Wow. Yeah, man. You just never know. Wow, I just can't believe this guy Joe Deguardia is doing. It just seems like it's so unrealistic that you can do this unchecked, and it just happens in this sport of boxing. Yeah, truly. Yeah, disgusting when you really think about it. No calls. He said, man, I found out. How y'all found out? No calls, no text, no email. Even once the fallout has happened, no calls, no text, no email. just ignoring me. He still ain't talked to him. He said, I talked to Marq Nash more than I talked to Joe Deguardia. Shout out to Rob G. He said, great work, Marq Nash. I appreciate it, bro. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, man. Trying to take it to another level this year. He said, Interpol gonna be paying him a visit. You tripping. Shout out to my brother Sir Senior in the building. What's up, fam? I hit you up. I told you I was doing the interview. It was last minute. Like when they asked me about doing it, about when we was gonna do it, I saw the word now. I was like, I guess it's now then.
Yeah, like, most definitely. I was driving. I was like, man, we on 2 devices. We gotta be here for this. This was amazing, man.
What you think of Joe Deguardia, man?
Man, I'm a Christian, bro.
He said, I'm a Christian. Man, what is a little
some people just take advantage of people because they can. That's so horrible, like to see that people are doing people like this who are out there trying to make a living for their family. They're out here doing everything they're supposed to do, and you're trying to find some sneaky way to get them. You know, it's just horrible, man.
And this might have been one of my best interviews. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Great details. He didn't hold back nothing, did he, sir?
Not at all. He told us directly how he felt, man. I love that. I just hope he don't get blackballed for this. You know how they try to get him, man. The real ones, they always try to get the real ones and shut them up.
A good win to turn all that around. A good win can turn all that around, man. So, yeah, man, I'm glad he told his side of the story. I don't like Joe Deguardia, man. I need to hear his side. I need to reach out to Joe Deguardia and send him a copy of the interview. Say, hey, man, you want to share your side? What you think, Reggie? Think I need to get Joe Deguardia up here to speak his piece?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because it is just coming from one side. I think he should be able to speak his piece. That'd be dope.
Yeah, he got to clean this up, man. This it sounds damaging, right, Reggie?
Yeah, most definitely. He'll want to definitely have his name clear rather than being viewed as a janky promoter out here.
But Reggie, what if he can't defend it?
Then it should wake every other fighter out there about who you choose to represent you. That's why it's important to find the right people to represent you. I forgot was this the dude that ruined it to where he ended up getting released by the guy at the PBC? What's the name? The TGB or something?
Yeah, he spoke about that. He said Peter Khan. He said Peter Khan told him he had permission to go over there and fight. He trusted his advisor. He said, but come to find out, it wasn't. He didn't do it the right way, evidently, and that's Peter Khan. Peter Khan know better.
Yeah, see, they was getting greedy or something, man. Trying to use this guy to pocket for themselves. Especially saying he was trying to take 50% if AB overweight, 50% go to him and stuff like that. Like, but that's what happens. It seemed like he was in the desperate spot and got with this dude rather than seeing if there's any other dirt on that dude's name. Like, it's unfortunate, man, but that's why you got to study or kind of gain information on who is who, what people have about them. It's a small business, so you can find out about if this person got a bad name, if people like stay away from this person.
Go ahead, Puto. And again, y'all try to keep the conversation clean on this one because I'm gonna chop this one up and put this one out to the
I got you, Mark. I just thought it was telling that even Reggie was saying in the comments that the question that you posed from where I was saying that they never had intention of making this fight, how it was like a whole long what's it called, like a whole long translation. And I wasn't saying that they're coaching him and saying what to do. It's just like this guy's, he's got to look out for his future fights. He can't. I just don't think he could say all that needs to be said. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't think there was ever any intention from them making this fight, man. I mean, how could there be? I mean, they just stringing them along ever since the get.
I disagree with you on that, and I think the man spoke very candidly. He spoke about how he feel. He called that man a horrible promoter. He called him the devil. I don't think he's holding back anything at this point, Puto. I think he's
Yeah,
been.
but maybe he's saying something. Maybe he can't say certain things because he doesn't know certain things. Like who knows what LaGuardia and BLK Prime was talking from the get. You get what I'm saying?
Well, he said he spoke to. He said he had a verbal. BLK Prime reached out to him first,
Mm-hmm.
and he took that to the promoter.
Yeah, but he's the only one without a fight.
Yeah. But he said because once the promoter agreed to the bout agreement, the promoter sent back. He started trying to make different requests from BLK Prime that they wouldn't acquiesce to. They had a bout agreement. It's like it's simple as this, Puto. We want Ivan Redkach for one fight. Promoter says, "All right, cool." Once it started rolling, the promoter said, "Hey, I want to be a part of the promotion. I want my fighters on the promotion. I want my logo around there." Matter of fact, Ivan, I want a bigger cut than the 20. It went from 20 to 30 to 35 to 50. Ivan said, "Well, look, just take the whole damn purse. I want this opportunity. I can be Adrien Broner."
And I thought that was telling too. Like he was gonna go fight for free.
He said, "Man, I can be Adrien Broner. This is gonna change my life."
I just think it's so fortunate, you know. And he ain't the only one, man. Like there's many organizations out there that just they're looking to fuck fighters for whatever they can.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, I got my boy KP in here. Talk to me, KP. What you think of the interview?
Test my audio good before you trash me out.
So, man, look, I deal with Ivan Redkach audio for an hour, so I can deal with it. And finally,
I heard that too, and you didn't give him the treatment you give me.
Yeah, but at first, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
Now your audio
cracking up now.
got bad. It literally just got really. Yeah, what's your excuse? Try to say something again. If not, I'm gonna just call you on or call in.
Is it good?
There you go. There you go.
That's the Bluetooth, man. Man, I'm reading this dude's bio and stuff, man. He used to have a bunch of fighters, man. But it's a bunch of fighters that probably used to get screwed, too. Remember this name. He promoted this name. Demetrius Boo Boo Andre.
Mm-hmm.
Put a case on him. Yeah, a couple cases. But guess what? They ain't gonna stick because he's the law. He's a lawyer. Good luck.
No, lawyers lose their law license all the time.
Hey, he ain't gonna lose that law license, bro. That's boxing, bro. You know
lawyers
that.
lose cases. Al Heyman's a lawyer. Bob Arum's a lawyer.
Hey,
one of those lawyers had to settle, and when they then Al Heyman settled with Bob Arum.
Hey, they settled out of court, yeah. But it's very interesting.
That means something was there that hey, we'll settle out of court. You know what I'm saying?
It's very interesting that a lot of them are lawyers that become managers / promoters or whatnot in boxing because they know a lot of the legal language in those contracts and how to get those guys wrapped up in those contracts. Because that's basically what he was saying about his contract was never ending or something like that. They got a loop.
Yeah, when he said when they would do with other fighters when it was time for them to leave, he was going to have a loophole, even when that's proven to be incorrect. At that point, it caused so much confusion and so much hassle that the other opportunity is now gone.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
I just oh man. Dealing with boxing though, bro. Like as a fighter, like could you imagine having that much energy and testosterone when you fight fights and then you got to deal with somebody in a suit and just to keep you from not going to jail or killing them? Man, that's wild.
I'm glad I asked some of those questions, man, like about the buyout and about is he seeking legal recourse? Did he have some of this stuff in writing? You know what I mean? Because some of that stuff, that's what people are going to want to know because it sounds good. Yeah, this happened. Did you get this in writing? Do you got proof of that? Do you have correspondence? And according to Ivan, he got a case. That promoter trying to take 55, said the promoter said, I'm not going to take your whole purse, but we can do 50-50.
He did. That's a great question, bro.
Right, that's crazy. BLK Prime was the one that said, we'll just move forward because we don't even feel comfortable doing this deal. Why are we giving the promoter 50 to 55% of the fighter's purse? Like, no, we're not doing that. And then the guy goes to the media instead of calling the fighter. He still has not talked to his promoter. He said, I talked to, he said, I got personal and direct numbers for people at BLK Prime. I got to call Joe office and leave a message with the secretary.
Might as well just throw away that number.
Wait, what media outlet did he release that on?
Who, Joe? It was everywhere. You know how we found out the fight was canceled. ESPN.
Oh, see, I thought they found out because of Ivan. I know it was. Oh man.
Yeah, he found out from the streets. Like, oh shit, ain't got no fight. Calling the office. That's it. No more communications. Yeah, this shit crazy, man. Say what you want to about how great you think Ivan Redkach is in the ring or not. No fighter should be having this done to him by his promoter. Biggest fight of his life. Biggest. Shout out to Ivan. I'm looking at him on IG. He's still listening to the show. That's dope. So yeah. Just this is yeah, man. I think more people need to talk about it and spread the word about these janky promoters, man. Like this.
You see with the UFC, you see the UFC, a lot of these dudes got to watch out with who they dealing with getting inside these rings to throw blows at people and people not wanting to pay you out for what you should be worth or what you bring to an event. Especially the main attraction. You got people trying to pull out 50, and that's the other cold part where you say he's taking 50%. He's gonna have to pay out taxes on that. He's gonna have to pay trainers and whatever else he got it, because you know their checks get split up for however is divided amongst that team. So that's some cold issue.
Yeah, think about that though, Reg and Mark. Like they about to take 50%, but probably the purse that he gets paid is the purse that's taxed on, and then he pays them 50%, and then he got to pay the management all that other money too, and he end up with like a 20% check, but he got to pay taxes on all that money. Man, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, how much was his purse for the fight?
He didn't say. He didn't say the purse. He didn't say. I didn't ask neither though. I should.
But just imagine. Let's just do it as a round number, y'all. 100,000.
I might hit him up. And say, hey, look, between me and you, now that it's over, how much money was it, man? Can I ask?
Well, Mark and Reg, let's just do it as 100,000, a round number, right? 100,000, and then you're gonna pay him 50%, the promoter, so that's 50,000. So 50,000 minus
more than that, because he was trying to.
No, Mark. I'm just giving a round number to break it down.
Oh no, right. I'm just saying, but I'm guessing it was about 2. It was like this dude is hurt. He's like, this the biggest biggest purse, life-changing shit for me right now. Let's just say it was $250,000.
Oof. They did it, and they did it in a recession, bro. The dude, when the last time he fought, y'all?
I think he fought 2022. 20.
Yeah, what he bit?
21. He fought Regis Prograis 2021.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, that was in 2021.
He was unable to continue due to an accidental foul result initially announced as a technical decision win. Was later turned to a TKO win for Prograis. There you go.
Wait. Look at the ironic part of this though. Ivan Redkach is from the Ukraine.
Right. You think he took advantage of him because he's an immigrant?
Not to say that, but he's from the Ukraine where everybody in America been flying these Ukrainian flags, but they ain't reporting it in the press. It's like they squashed the story. He can come to YouTube, bro.
What you mean?
But no, Ivan just ain't that big of a name in boxing like that no more.
What you mean he can come to YouTube? What you mean?
No, he has no press that's backing him on this story, basically, where they writing stories about it.
Yeah.
But nobody's writing about the fight neither, so it ain't gonna draw that much.
Now, they've been talking like the boxing media talks about this AB fight, like boxing scene, boxing TKO. Yeah, Adrien Broner gonna do the Showtime. I don't know. Maybe he might not do the Showtime Brian Custer shit like a Crawford
did. Yeah.
Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But matter of fact, he did one already though. He did one with that was the Porter's way. He did one with Porter way. But we'll see. I'm gonna try to link up with him while he here in Atlanta for the fight. Link up with him, give him some merch, take the picture, have a good time while I'm down here networking with the people coming in for the fight. But the fight is going on without Adrien. And I think he had a better chance of being Adrien Broner than hammering Hank Lundy. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. And I like Hank Lundy. cool dude. He can talk like a motherfucker now. He gonna talk that talk.
Mm-hmm.
But shit.
Man, that's tough, bro.
I don't know if I see him beating AB or making
he ain't
or
there.
making a dog fight like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that it's just tough that he lose that big old payday, really over nothing, basically nothing that he did.
Yeah, the
Facts.
promoter.
Yeah,
Greedy.
that's horrible for his family, man.
Right, sir. Go ahead. Yeah, the promoter being greedy. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, it's not like the promoter couldn't get another fight. It won't like, oh, I'm gonna get this last fight off of him and I'm gonna retire. No, like, come on, man. You gotta. They tell you can shear a sheep many times. You can only skin them once, man.
Oh, that's deep. Where you get that from? Oh, country Carolina shit, right?
That nigga got that
Yeah,
straight out the Bible.
That shit out the Bible. Huh?
One of his old uncles done read it to him when he was a baby, and he kept it. Boy, he ain't never forget it.
Yeah,
That's straight out of Bethlehem. That's one of the Bethlehem
Hey.
verses.
That's where your old uncle threatened you when you get out of line. Say, young boy, you gonna get done like that sheep, boy.
Well, don't make me
Don't make me get the shears.
don't make me get this. He said you can shave a sheep once, but many times, but you only can skin them once. All
He
right.
got that from MC Christ.
I'm glad MC Christ.
Oh boy, you right.
Yo, that was a damn good one, man. I'm gonna chop that one
We
up.
gonna clip you on that one, dog.
Yo, what y'all damn man, I had something I was gonna ask y'all, man. You got me rolling now. Damn, I forgot. That was funny. You said that was MC Christ. Damn. Yo, the hell I was about to ask y'all. It's about the interview.
Hey, Reds was in the chat like, man, dude don't even look the same. I said, Reds, you ain't lost that weight yet, bro. You don't look his
No,
face.
it's like in his face he looked different. Like I don't know if he's stressing or
It's
what
that
it is.
face.
Yeah,
His
he's
face
stressed,
did look
bro.
different.
Mustache.
I can see it. He's stressed.
Look, I think look, let me see if I got another picture of
Yeah,
Ivan.
see the dude from live don't look like
He just got a
that.
thick mustache. Oh yeah, he's smaller on this, like in the face on these pictures too, right here. But I think y'all said he said he doesn't go too far outside his weight. He said I ain't even have to lose that much weight. I only lost about 10 pounds so far.
But that stress will do it to you though.
Yeah,
man.
that stress make you look different, dog.
I think
Way
he probably
different.
dropped that last 10 pounds probably the week of the fight. He probably know his body, probably can drop that last 10 pounds or like 8-9 days before the fight. Some guys know how to do that body like that, where I just shrink this off real quick, drink these waters, drink these protein shakes, blow back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how them guys blow up and like, yo, how is he 18 pounds the next day? You know what I'm saying? Drunk all that water, drunk damn near a gallon of water, ate some pasta. Yeah. What a difference a day makes. But yeah, man, this was a good one, man. Y'all got anything else, man? Y'all want to add to this? I can end this one right now.
Nah, I ain't got nothing else on it, bro.
No, you got the exclusive. I've been hearing a lot of people been trying to get him. You done got him.
I don't know about a lot of people trying to get him. He ain't that hard to get, man. He cool dude, man. Ivan, super cool dude. It's just making sure you got a translator. You gotta have a translator, but I'm glad we got some clarity. I appreciate you, Reg.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, he don't talk English at all.
Yeah, it's broken. It's real broken. It's broken, so I needed a translator, homie. Shout out to my boy Vlad for the translation. Watch when I get that Lomachenko and that Usyk interview next. Vlad gonna be right there translating again. Y'all gonna be like, yo, this nigga got Usyk up here.
Hey, that would be dope. You get
You know,
that
the
shit.
Ukrainians, they stick together, man.
Facts.
They stick together, man.
They do. They're a small little network, bro.
They gonna ride with their country, man, yo. So, and they probably somewhere like he probably gonna share it to him. I'm gonna send it to him so he can post it up, and I'm sure they're gonna see it too. So yeah, we got to spread the word, man. Like I said, it ain't about how good you think Ivan Redkach is as a fighter. It's about what Star Boxing is doing, and and what Joe Deguardia is doing as an individual. Like I said, still no communication with the guy. That's crazy. Never heard of it. Like, come on, bro.
Small hats.
Oh, that's why I wanted to ask you. Who's under that promotion? Like fighters.
Oh, who he got now?
Yeah, like known fighters.
Let me see who you got over there right now.
I'm gonna look it up right now while we doing it. Go ahead, y'all.
Y'all know Chris Algieri. That he got Jahay Brown over there. I've reached out to him for an interview. He probably won't do it now once this come out. It's a lot of fighters up here. I don't think you would know him, Reggie, because like I said,
that's what I'm about to say. I don't know.
You ain't even know Brian Norman like that. You know Joe Smith Jr. That's a notable name you would know right there.
Yeah, he mostly East Coast, man. He just East Coast.
Yeah, you definitely know Carlos Takam and you know Joe Smith Jr. I think you know them.
And I wonder what they'll have to say about the guy.
I wonder if they'll be allowed to do the interview with me.
Yeah, Buddy McGirt Jr. on there.
Oh yeah, James McGirt Jr. I'm looking at the website right now. Yeah, those are the names I think Reg will recognize. Shit, some of these names I don't recognize.
Me,
but got a stable over there.
Yeah, I wonder if that's why he got greedy, because it's almost like, well, what the names you're reading off is like those fighters. The Joe Smith and them are done, which I probably think would be the biggest.
Too. I would think Chris
Algieri
done.
Yeah, he's done
Algieri
too. So maybe that's why he got greedy with going into this shit.
It's a big. You need to keep the lights on, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Got to keep the lights on. Got to keep the lights on.
It looked like he thought he was gonna pick up a quick lick, man. That's what it seemed like. Oh, I'm gonna just throw this on him at the last minute. Yeah, he gonna do it.
Yeah, Joe Smith got killed by B2B at his last fight, right?
I ain't gonna say
his career probably done.
His career by then too. But shit, he had that division right there. He in a small division, bro. That light heavy ain't that deep. You know what I'm saying? Where you can't, because there's only two guys that got all the belts. So he could pull a Keith Thurman or fight one or pull a Lomachenko. You fight two guys, and then you back fighting for all the belts again. Because that's what Loma about to do.
Facts.
And his division is deep, 135. But shit, Loma fought two guys.
Mm-hmm.
He fought two guys that TL had already beat, and now he's back in contention for a title shot. All he had to do was beat Jermaine Ortiz, who many observers thought he was going to beat easy. I think Jermaine Ortiz gave him a good go. I don't know about he got robbed. I mean, he could have went either way, but I don't think it was a robbery. But Loma edged it though, and that's all that matters. So.
Yeah.
Shout out to Loma, my Ukrainian connects, man. Shout out to my Ukrainian connects, man. Gotta support him. All right, that's it, man. Y'all got anything else though? Any final thoughts?
Nah, I'm good, bro. Good interview. Salute.
Man, thanks for asking good questions.
Great interview, man.
Yeah, y'all asked some good questions in the chat too, so that's dope, man. Y'all made that shit flow. Had a nice little flow to it. Other than that audio.
Yeah, I do this thing more.
Y'all know that was killing you though. It was like, man, this is such a great interview, but this audio is killing me.
Man, he started off good like KP. The audio was good. He was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm just waiting for my translator. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, so how you feel? You know what I'm saying? I was like, how's the family? You know, how's the family back home in Ukraine? We was having a good we were talking without the translator for a little bit. But he was talking, it was slow, like kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? And then the static started building up. I said, hold on, is he talking slow or is it? No, it's the static kicking in. And then the translator being right then. And I was like, and his audio was perfect. I was like, all right. Homie had his hat to the back, had a Yankee hat to the back and shit. I was like, this is Vlad? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right, what's up? Vlad had the whole New York swag on him. I was like, all right, this is gonna be dope. He was like, yeah, so yeah, it was great, man. It was great chopping it up with him and setting this up. So yeah, man, y'all want to plug anything before I let y'all go?
No, y'all, you doing it live later?
Bro.
I might, most likely, I probably will later though. What you got going on? You cooking up something?
No, I ain't got shit.
All right. I got a topic or two I could throw out there. I'll holler at you.
All right, for sure. I'll see y'all.
My man, peace.
You'll be blessed, be safe, be certain.
My brother, Sir Senior. Salute. Go subscribe to Cooking with Sir Senior. All right. Somebody said he got Joe Smith Jr. Yeah, great interview. Thank you, Andre.
It never heard of it.
Wrong button. That's what I mean. Yeah, man. I'm glad Ivan Redkach is getting the word out there, though. He gonna get the word out there, and we're gonna spread the word out there. We're gonna chop this shit up, pass it around to the globe. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, always remember, man, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Oh, no, I gotta shout out to the members, man. Gotta just do a shout out to the members. Without the members, the show wouldn't be the show at this level. So let's do it like that. Let's give them a big old roll call. I'm gonna be honest too. I got to figure this out because I had members only chat on. What up? And it went off at some point. I was like, how does that happen? So yeah, I started seeing people who are not members typing in the chat. I was like, how did you get here? Supposed to be only my members chatting. So I got to figure that out. I got to email you too. But let's do it like this. Let's take it from the top. Again, without the neighbors, the show wouldn't be the show at this level. I was trying to do this. Like I said, I was trying to make it a neighbors only chat. I don't know what happened, but once that happened, I just said, forget it. It is what it is. Let's run it from the top. Stephen Bateman in Australia. What up? What up? Food Revolution. What up? C Jones 0224. What up? Sweaty Teddy. What up? That guy Clips 330. What up? KP from KC5. What up? Adam Kelly. What up? KP. What up? T. What up? Matt Wade. What up? Kevin Brower. What up? Porto. What up? DJ. What up? Karma Serene. What up? Kansas City Mac. What up? Ill Status Boxing. What up? Ace Retro. What up? Tank the Sweet Science Examiner. What up? Boxing and above. I'm sorry, Beyond and Above Media. Excuse me, Beyond and Above Media. What up? Pittsburgh T. What up? Juan Epoxy Magic. What up? SF City Slicker. What up? I Know Boxing. What up? Stephen Bateman. What up? Boxing Lounge. What up? It's Mex. What up? Mike from Boston. What up? Rod of the Storm. What up? Here to There. What up? Miss Queen Sunkissed. What up? Taylor Bell. What up? Maddie Well. What up? Cliff Bailey. What up? Con Shonery. What up? Cooking with the Champ. What up? Lisa Bells. What up? On the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. What up? True Media Today, USA Boxing. That's my guy, Coach Malachi Williams. What up, gangsta? HLD. What up? Cooking with Sir Senior. What up? Born Supreme. What up? Lady Shan Dundem Season. What up? Dub Right Side. What up? Brandon Washington. What up? D Bevel the Champ. What up? And of course, the big fish himself, my good brother Derek Lincoln. What up, gangsta? Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, appreciate y'all. This was a good one, man. This was a damn good one, man. I really enjoyed it, man. I'm gonna chop this one up. Make sure y'all subscribe to the membership so y'all can see the whole video. You can pick up where we left off if you go to my backup channel, Marq Nash Live. But again, the exclusive will be on the members only. And yeah, man, I really enjoyed it, man. Shout out to Nonito and Rachel Donaire. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the sister Rachel Donaire. I gotta hook up with you. I gotta send you that. We gotta set that up. We gotta set up that interview because I definitely gotta chop it up with the sister Rachel Donaire. She's super dope. And they got a dope channel too. Make sure y'all go subscribe. All right. Let me land the plane. All right. And with that said, man, always remember, man, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. You can go to the link in the description, get you a hoodie, get your t-shirt or something, Breaking Beats. You know how we do it. What can I say, man? I love this shirt right here and this hoodie, the sweatshirt. I love the sweatshirt more than the hoodie. Just for me, I'm that type of guy. I like the sweatshirt, but I like hoodies all the time. But this sweatshirt, I like how the print looks exactly like this. They don't alter nothing for the spacing for the hoodie and the ropes and all of that. And yeah, this is like one of my favorite pieces right here. And it's like a conversation piece. Every time you wear it out, people start reading their language up there. They're like, hey, I'm from right here. Yeah, so yeah, man, love y'all. Hope you love yourself. If not, guess what? God loves you, and so does Marq Nash in the neighborhood here, Breaking Beats. Hey, look, man, respect is free. Disrespect can cost you everything, your family, your freedom, your finances, most importantly, your life. All right. Sometimes we're going to argue on this show. Sometimes we're going to disagree. We're going to have different points of views, and that's okay. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy. Never forget this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
And I mean that shit. Drive, motherfucker.
This that squad sound. This is me,
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Marq, God made this possible. And so did viewers like you. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Keep that notification bell lit, man. We might pull up later. All right.